John 1:4 says, "In him," meaning the Word or Jesus, "in him was life, and that life was the light of men." The term John uses for life in this verse, Zoe, speaks of the very principle or essence of life. This Word, which identifies Jesus, is essential life. He is the root and source of all life because he is life. Life exists only because Jesus exists. This is also another reference to creation, where God brings light and life out of an empty place, where there was none. Ex nihilo, out of nothing. As Creator, Jesus is the source of life and the giver of life. But we find out here he didn't just bestow life, but that life was in him. What does it matter? Because we are so aware of how everything is focused on death. Nothing lasts forever, especially you or me. But in him is life. It's the resurrection principle. In him is life, and he is the resurrection and the life. He came back to life, and these things are written so that you might believe and have life through his name. And not just life, but abundant life. We yearn to touch eternity. We long to be free of the tyranny of disease, decline, and death. Jesus is life. He created life. He sustains life. And, what I want to hear most, he gives life. The verse continues then with, "And that life was the light of men." Robertson and Morris comment, "Here the article, with both Zoe and phos, make them interchangeable. The light was the life of men is also true." That statement is curiously like the view of some physicists who find in electricity, both light and power, the nearest equivalent to life in its ultimate physical form. Check out Psalm 36:9. Later, Jesus will call himself the light of the world. Here, John combines light and life to picture his conception of the pre-incarnate Logos in relation to the human race. Jesus was and is the life of men and the light of men. Light is divine truth. It is righteousness that is only possible through God. Jesus reveals the truth and righteousness of God. Marvin Vincent writes, "It is not here said that the Word was light, but that the life that was in him was light. The Word becomes light through the medium of life, the incarnation of biological and spiritual life, just as sight is the function of physical life." Craig Keener shows us that both of these terms, light and life, are covenantal terms. So let me summarize. John is telling us that just as Jesus, as the agent of creation, was the source of light and life in the natural world, so also is he the source of spiritual life and spiritual truth in our souls. He is the basis of any possible relationship to God because he is the source of the relationship, the access point, and the goal of the relationship, that I might know him. The only way to know him is because he reveals himself and invites us into relationship with him. He is the way, the truth, and the life. Let's talk about this.